Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug and we are working on the Trinity Lion, and so we're gonna just sit here and chat a little bit and work on the lion, bring you in a little bit, and I just wanted to wish y'all a happy Easter. I hope everything Easter morning and whatnot, it went well. Because right now it is, so it's like 3:15 in the afternoon, and I thought we would work on this and wish y'all a happy Easter and spend a little time with you today. And so I hope everyone was able to get to service this morning. You know, if not, then I hope you spent your Easter in a special way. And what we're working on here is the number 8, and it is, let's see, it says 839, which is like a dark tan color. And what we're working on, it looks like the paw of the lion, it looks like. It might be. I can't really tell. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It might be the paw. To the camera, you can see it. And so anyway, so I just figured I'd just go ahead and do this. My daughter is making our Easter dinner. Nothing fancy. We're going to have some potato salad, and we're going to have French fries, I think. And then I think we're going to also, and then we're going to have hamburgers made out on the grill. And so that's what she's working on. And I think she said something about making a carrot cake for later. So that's what she's doing out there in the kitchen. Yeah, I had a rough night last night. I didn't sleep that good, you know. And then I got up about a little after 8 this morning, and whatnot, and then worked on some cross stitch and stuff. And then I got real sleepy, so I figured, well, I'll just go lay back down. So I did. I laid back down about 11 or so. And I got up. It was about not quite 2 o'clock when I got back up. But I don't know, I just got, all of a sudden, got real sleepy. So luckily, I am retired, and if I want to take a nap, I can take a nap. You know. And, but anyway, I call this the Trinity Lion, but this is a it is a budget-friendly design that is actually supposed to be. It's very similar to, or not exact, but it's very similar to the. I think it's the Diamond Art Club, Trinity of Peace, I think. It might be a different company too, but it's very similar. It's not exact, but it's very similar to the Trinity of Peace. And but that's all right. Yeah, I decided that disaster that I had the other day with those 2 other paintings, I'm not even going to try to figure that one out. I'm just going to dump the drills and empty the containers and not worry about it, because there's no way I'm going to be able to straighten that out, and I don't think I've got that kind of patience, to be honest with you. You know, so the best thing to do is just throw them away and, you know, and start on something else, kind of thing. So that's why I went ahead and started this. And like Miss Southern Belle says, you know, it might be that the reason you dumped those other drills is because it wasn't just meant, you weren't meant to do that one. So, well, that's very good and possible. So I'm looking for 8s is what I'm looking for. And here's one right there. And so I figured I'd do this one. Alright, because this one was already kitted up and ready to go. And so, let's see. I think I've got all the number 8s, because I don't see any more. Yeah. What I'm using my magnifier. I don't see, that's my magnifier right there. My mag light. And so, anyhow, but I think it's done with the 7, number 8. So let's pop this, put this away. Yeah. Okay, number 8 is right there. Let's see what else. What other color we got here? We have the letter N we can do. Let's see, letter N is number 17. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a reddish brown. Yeah. But anyway, so it turned out to be a really pretty day. I tell you what, we had some thunderstorms and whatnot last night, and it was rough. And that rain was coming down so hard, it was unreal. But anyhow, so luckily it cleared up. We got a beautiful, beautiful blue sky, and washed away all the pollen, which is a good thing, right? And let's see, I'll raise you up a little bit. And it's turned out to be a really, really pretty day. The sun is shining. It's got a nice blue sky. It's got a real light breeze going on. And the temperature is like 68, 60, 65 degrees. So it has turned out to be a really nice day. Now my daughter says that the weather says we're supposed to get down, it's supposed to drop down into the 40s tonight. So, oh, we'll see. But I'm not complaining. At least I can breathe. Sort of. You know? And, yeah, we got a lot of ends in this area right here. And, so anyhow, it's going to be a pretty day today, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that lazy retired granny. She did a live this morning. You know, I missed it, but I understand I think she did a live today. So, and but I don't think anybody else did. I don't know. I hadn't really noticed. You know, I thought about it, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna try to get it uploaded as quick as I can. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did the last time. I've been having trouble getting it, videos to upload lately. I don't know what the deal is. So, hopefully y'all are doing all right. Everything's good. Everybody's happy and healthy. You know. Get in there. And so anyway, it's got a kind of an odd color for this. For being it's a lion, but I guess I guess it'll work out. Just kind of an odd color, you know. It almost looks like a brick red almost. So, yeah. I got a little bit of music running, but I got it real low, so you probably won't even hear it. You know. Because the noise you hear in the background, that's my fan running. If I turn the fan off, it gets too hot in here. So I gotta have the fan going. It's a necessary evil, I guess. I know I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. You know. Yeah, I've been fighting with a lot of fatigue here lately. I don't know why, but I have. It just seems like I'm tired all the time. And I'm not the only one. My daughter says she's been feeling the same way. That she's just tired all the time for some reason. So, I don't know. You know, I feel like I'm getting plenty of sleep. It's just, I just feel tired. I don't know. But I understand I'm not the only one. A lot of people right now are going through that. Sorry about that. Oh, I had to get something to drink. And, so anyhow, but amazingly, I'm making a lot of progress on this lion. All right, I wasn't expecting to go this fast, but it seems to, even with all the confetti and whatnot, you know, it seems to go pretty quick, you know. Unfortunately, my grandson has to work tonight, so yeah, my daughter, she got off the other night on Friday. She didn't get off till it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning when they finally let out, and she finally clocked out because they ran way late that night. Because normally they're done and whatnot by about 12:30, usually. But for some reason they ran really late on Friday. And it was, she said it was like 2:45 when she clocked out. You know, so they had a long night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been using the tripod to work on my diamond paintings and do my videos, and it seems to be working out a lot better than that other one that I was working with. So I think I'm going to continue to use the tripod. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using my 3-placer right now. See if I can get a lot more done. But like I said, I'm not very good at this, so. But the most I can do is a 3-placer. Not very good anymore than, other than that. So, there we go. Straighten down. And, yeah, because there's a lot of ends right here. A lot of color blocking. I know, I'm getting tired. I'm getting quiet. But anyhow, I got a couple of packages I want to put in the mail tomorrow if the post office is open. And I got a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday, so yeah, so I'm gonna have to get out and do a little running around on Monday morning, which is fine. So we're gonna finish these ends up. Okay, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up. I think. I can't see how much time I've got. It doesn't say. So, the only disadvantage is you not being able to see the screen of the phone so I can see what's going on. I figure we'll finish up these. I got these ends in here and then a few up in here, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's gonna make some. I think she said she's gonna make some deviled eggs. And then she's going to make some potato salad, stuff like that. And then the hamburgers. And then she might make some oven-made French fries, I think. So we're having lots of potatoes. But that's all right. And so I'm going to be able to get out there and help her a little bit. Yeah, we collaborated on Easter dinner. You know, I bought all the fixings, the tomatoes, the lettuce, the cheese, and the hamburger buns, and a lot of the other stuff. And then she went over to Food City and picked up a 10-pack of hamburgers, fresh hamburgers. I think she said they were like 12 something, I can't remember. Anyway, she ended up buying 2 packs of them, so, you know, and what she's going to do is she's going to make up 20 hamburgers, and that way there's plenty for Jesse to take to work with him. There's plenty for us to eat, and then also enough for leftovers for lunch tomorrow. So, which that'll be good. And she got eggs on sale. She got 2 dozen eggs. They were $1. And she said they were $1.79 a dozen. And that's kind of rare from around here, because we haven't been getting eggs that cheap anymore like we used to. And so she got a couple of dozen eggs the other day over at Food City, and so yeah, I gotta stop by Walmart tomorrow too. Yeah, I forgot to put the kitty treats on my grocery list. And so, and the girls are out of kitty treats, so I gotta get some more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually buy cat food. I usually buy a bag of cat food, like a 16-pound bag. But because I'm feeding 3 cats instead of 2, they're going through the food a lot faster. And so I went ahead and bought a 22-pound bag of the dried cat food this time. It's a little more expensive, but not much. And So, I've got to get that out of the trunk of the car because it's still in the trunk. Yeah, because we did a pickup instead of a delivery this time. Because my daughter had to go into town anyway to get, put gas in the car. So, anyhow, yep, she said that she paid $3.79 a gallon for gas this time. It's getting close to $4 a gallon. Yeah. Yeah. We're just about done with all these ends. Yep, there's one. And I got some that they're scattered that I've missed. Now all of these ones in here, these are all number ones, which is 310, so I'll be coming back to get those here in just a few minutes. Okay. I don't see any more. Oh, yeah, I do. Right along this edge. There's one up there. Alrighty, I think I got them all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like these containers. They're good and tight. Alrighty, well, you know what? We're going to wrap it up. I know it's not a very long one, but just want to stop by and say Happy Easter and, have a good day, and we will see you the next time around. So take care. God bless you. God keep you. And remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. All right, bye-bye.